Hi, welcome back to another episode of Nerdy Daydreams, and welcome back to Disneyland. We are so excited to be in Galaxy's Edge, the planet Batuu. We're heading into Savi's workshop. There's a brand new limited edition lightsaber offered at Savi's workshop now, and it's called Reclaimed and Reforged, and we're gonna build it together and bring you with us. If you're not feeling hyped on this saber yet, wait until you hear what the Disney Parks blog said about it. In the new hilt theme titled Reclaimed and Reforged, guests will be able to build their own lightsabers from scraps that have been scavenged from the distant reaches of the galaxy's outer rim and have made their way to Batuu. When brought together, they form something entirely new, yet forever bound to the mysteries of the past. Right? How hyped are you right now? Let's go build this.
Right, when you get ready to go inside, you just like builders, like picture her wearing those pins, nice and high.
When you check in, you get one of these and then you give it back. Thank you. You also get one of these and you get to keep it. It's a pin and you can either wear it on your shirt or you can put it down in front of you.
Of course, Bright Suns, welcome on in. You go right here.
And last builder?
That's it.
The lightsaber. Now the lightsaber is elegant and enigmatic, with the power to protect or to destroy. To wield a lightsaber is a reverent honor. To the force-sensitive beings of the past, the lightsaber was a conduit of the power of the Force. But it's also a unique bond, and it's one that each of you will forge today. It'll begin with the Kyber crystal. Now this is the heart of your lightsaber. The Kyber crystal will channel and amplify each of your individual connections with the Force into a powerful and unbreakable blade. Now Kyber crystals can come in many different colorations, and believe us, it was not easy to steal or borrow, but little we have from the Empire, but we can now offer you 4 colors, starting with my favorite, the blue. It was once held by Master Obi-Wan Kenobi, his young apprentice, Anakin Skywalker, General Leia Organa, and now Rey, our spark of hope. Green, Qui-Gon Jinn, Ahsoka Tano, Luke Skywalker, even Master Yoda held this color of Kyber crystal. Violet. It is as rare as it is beautiful. And its most well-known wielder was the legendary Master Mace Windu. And of course, there is red. Now to some, this is the crystal of power. Once controlled by Savage Ventress, Savage Opress, Darth Vader, and now it is held by Kylo Ren. But that's plenty of history for now. I'm sure you're all eager to select your own Kyber crystals. The gatherers are coming forth with a collection of crystals for you to choose from. And then place it on the green tray before you, as these crystals are not exactly stable in their current state. Now the color of crystal you choose will determine the color of the blade your saber will emit, so let the Force guide you. Some wonderful choices. Let's go on to the hilt. Now the hilt is the foundation of your lightsaber, and it's going to serve as your center of control. Your hilt will also protect your hands from disintegration. Or it is supposed to. I guess we'll figure that part out together. Anyway, go ahead and pick up your pieces and get a feel for them. Envision your saber in your mind, how it'll wield in your hands.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's going to serve as a direct reflection of you. But I do realize all these parts can be a little overwhelming at first, so why don't we take a step back so that together we can explore. We'll begin in the far left of your tray. That long gray piece is your chassis. Next in rows 1 and 2 are your selection of sleeves. Row 3 has your emitters. Row 4, your pommels. And in row 5 are 2 matching sets of activation plates. Now I'm going to be here to walk you through this building process with Savi and Bailey here to answer additional questions along the way. But with all of that being said, and your parts ready before you, are all of you ready to build?
Yes.
Are we all sure? Alright, let's build. We're going to start with that chassis in the left of your tray. In the center are oval windows, and beneath them is a spring pad. Go ahead and push upward on that spring pad. Once you've located that spring pad, pick up your Kyber crystal. And that's going to go standing, point to point, nice and tall in that center chamber. Pressing one point of the crystal up into the spring pad first will make it easier to balance that lower half into place. You should see those oval windows glowing the same color as your crystal, and you'll hear a brief humming sound as well. Let's go on to our next step, down to row 5. Now row 5 has your activation plates. You're going to choose one matching set of activation plates, and it must be a matching set for this to work. Those pieces are going to snap together to fully encase and protect your kyber crystal. Once together, you should be able to slide up on that activation switch to make a misfire sound. That sound is essential, so make sure to test out those switches so you know it's your chassis making that sound. Very good. It's starting to sound like a perforated training room, all those misfires. Let's go on to our next step. Over to rows 1 and 2. Whether it's silver or copper, that thick metal band goes first, touching your activation plate in the center. Then continuously twist and push until the piece will no longer turn. You may choose any 2 of the 4 sleeves before you, and you can mix and match however you like, as long as the thicker metal band is going on first. One sleeve will go on top, one on bottom on either side of those activation plates. Then continuously twist and push to secure them in place. It is more of a twisting motion than it is a pushing, but it will require some physical force since it is metal on metal. Now once we have those 2 sleeves selected, we can look on to our next steps in row 3. Now row 3 is your emitter, and that's the point in which your blade is going to emit. Go ahead and choose whichever emitter you like best. Place it up on the hollow open end of your chassis and twist to secure. There is no need to push for this step, it's just going to be a lot of twisting. And once that emitter is in place, you can turn the whole build upside down, and there you'll see your energy cell. We're going to protect that with a pommel from row 4. And with that final piece in place, you will have completed your hilt. Go ahead and place your finished hilt on the hilt stand before you, and one of us will be by to run a final inspection.
And then what color do you select? Green.
Very good. Now, when the
It says
time comes,
activate, and it's like down to blue.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
I'll let that rest there. Get these out of your way next.
So cool. You can see the kyber crystal through it.
Well done, everyone. I am seeing some fantastic hilts here. But if I can ask you all to please take a very large step back from your workstations, maybe even 2 or 3 steps if possible. This way, gatherers can come around and place your hilts in the crystal stabilization chambers. Now, this step is critical since we gatherers are not force sensitive. So we rely on this technology to help us out, which, of course, technology can have its technical issues, and I'd rather not have to cut my hair again. You trust in the Force, it's gonna see us through whatever is happening now. Hang on, I'm gonna restart the whole thing. And then
Much skill have you shown. Chosen for yourself, you have. Now, joined, you will be. It is time.
Master Yoda. Builders, the Force must be strong with you all. Master Yoda is here, saying that it's time. It must be time to forge the bond between all of you and your lightsabers. So in a moment, I'm going to have you all step forward together. But first, take a deep breath. Feel the Force flowing through you and surrounding you. Now, builders, take that final step forward and very carefully place a hand on your hilt. Now, together, activate. And raise your sabers. You've just built a lightsaber like the Jedi and Sith that have come before you. And like them, you too can change the galaxy. Remember, it only takes a spark. Now raise your sabers high and proud, celebrate your wonderful work. Well done, everyone. That bond has been forged. You may now lower and deactivate your sabers.
Ah, complete your lightsaber is. Now, your destiny you seek, your own path. May the Force be with you.
And with you. Thank you, Master Yoda. And thank you, builders. You're each as unique and extraordinary as sabers you hold in your hands. And well, in your hands, you hold remarkable power. Remarkable power should not be dropped on the ground. So to protect our new sabers, we are pleased to present a saber sheath as you depart. This does mean that our time together is coming to an end, but all of your journeys are just beginning. It's time to make your mark on the galaxy, and who knows, maybe one one day we will be standing here telling all of your stories. But until that day comes, safe travels. And till the spire.
Till the spire.
Safe travels, everyone. May the force be with you. Safe travels, guys.
Thank you.
Safe travels, you're very welcome. May the force be with you. I love your hair, by the way. Why, thank you.
What happened with the saber blade, but it looks great.
You know, I'm making the best of it. Thank you very much. You have a wonderful afternoon. Of course, till the spire. Till the spire.
Till the spire.
So many things just happened. I don't even know what to talk about first, but I could not stop laughing inside Savi's workshop when we all lit our sabers and everyone picked green. And did you notice there were only 4 of us in there? I don't know how that's happened. I've never been to Savi's workshop and not had a full table of builders. So that was extra magical. And it just went so fast because there were only 4 of us. But the folks in there who were helping us were amazing and told great stories, and the main person leading had part of their head shaved and said it was like from a saber accident, which was so funny. So I just loved like all the little things that they added. And this saber is beautiful. I'm obsessed with the fact that you could see the kyber crystal through it. I'm glad that I chose green. And you have to check out this like pinkish, purpley, orangey part. I just feel like it goes so well with my hair, which is what made me excited to build this the most, to be honest. But like, it's so clearly pieces of scrap metal, and like they match, but it's not like perfect fits. So I feel like that works really well for thinking that like these pieces could have come from anywhere in the Outer Rim or just outside of Batuu and made their way here. And now I like want to know, what stories does each piece tell? Why is this purple and pink and orange? What made it that way? Is it fire? Is it the saber itself? I don't know. What do you think? Tell us in the comments. You can't see it though. Oh, look, Chewy and Ray.
We saw each other in the forest class.
We did.
Great memory. How have your missions been?
Doing well, surprisingly. I haven't.
Sorry, Chewy, we won't keep it long.
I know, it doesn't mind.
How are you? Aw. Thanks. Do you want to say? Pretty good, right? Yeah.
I really like it though. I like that you use scrap metal, true scrap metal.
Isn't that cool? Yeah. Someone might call this a hunk of junk, but I never would.
No.
Yeah.
You can always find a use for old things.
For sure.
Fashioned goggles out of the Stormtrooper helmet.
That's amazing.
So there's always a use for something, even if it might seem bad, Chewy.
Oh yeah. It's not bad. How's that?
Perfect. 1, 2, 3. One more. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, both of you.
And thank you for checking in on BB-8 since you guys saw each other.
Always, always.
Safe travels.
Thank
Safe
you.
travels. Till the spire.
Till the spire. Were you recording that?
Yeah.
This is what's gonna set me off today. That was so sweet. We just came over here like behind the Falcon because it's kind of dark, so we were trying to just get some good shots of the lightsaber lit up. And then we saw Rey and Chewbacca, and they were like, you know, talking to babies. So I was giving them space to go hang with the little ones, the Padawans. But then they came over to us and said hi, and Rey remembered us from last time we saw her, which was so sweet. And then Chewbacca was like waiting, but then he just like marched over and came to hang, so it was the best. I'm just so excited how solid this lightsaber feels. Like, I really do think that a lot of this is metal. It really sounds like it.
Guard 4, Malta.
I don't know if you can hear that, it's a little bit loud here. But
This is
yeah.
Malta. Go ahead. Hey, Malta. Can you hear that? Hear what, Guard? Well, there's a hissing coming from this crate. No. I can't hear anything over the intercom, but maybe you should leave it alone. In fact, I'm sure you should leave it alone. Ow! Oh, man, that hurts. What did you do? Well, I opened it. Hey, why would someone be shipping baby wrath cars? That can't be legal.
God, were you just bitten by a rat tar?
A little. Oh, wow.
I almost just got Simon in the head. Anyway, it just feels like really great quality, and it's really, really a solid build. I love this so much. I love the way it looks, love the way it feels. happy with the kyber crystal I chose. And actually, we haven't even said this yet, but this lightsaber doesn't belong to me. It belongs to our friend Rey, not the Rey that you just, not Rey, you know, from Star Wars, but Rey from Fanporium. So you might know Rey from his YouTube channel Fanporium or from his website fanporium.com. Luke Skywalker's here. Hold on.
Hello. What is your name?
I'm Mary.
Mary. It's nice to make your acquaintance.
Nice to make yours.
What brings you to Batuu today?
Well, I was actually just here to build a lightsaber.
I see you're interested in the ways of the Jedi.
Yes.
The Force is very strong with you as well.
Thank you.
You'll have to join me on Ossus. I'm building a temple there to restore the Jedi Order. Can I count on seeing you there?
Yes, for sure.
Very good. Would you like to get a holoskin together today?
Yes, please. Okay, do you think I should light the saber for it?
I think you may. A saber is a tool used by the Jedi in order to bring balance and to defend, never to bring harm.
I'm definitely not a toy.
1, 2, 3.
Good to see you. May the force be with
May
you.
the Force be with you always.
Thank you, Luke. Pleasure.
Of course.
Pull it together, Mary. Okay, so clearly I'm getting distracted easily today, but you know, rightfully so. There's so many great characters coming by, great people to talk to, people and also Wookiees. Wookiees are people too. But what I was gonna say is that this lightsaber belongs to our friend Rey. So he asked us if we could build this lightsaber and send it to him. So we get the fun part of building this in Savi's workshop and playing with it, and then we get to mail it to him, and he's gonna put it on his website, fanporium.com. If you haven't been to Rey's website yet, you've really gotta check it out. He catalogs all of the lightsabers from the Star Wars universe, including all the ones at Savi's workshop, so you can check them out and see them. And what's so exciting is he has a Savi's Workshop lightsaber builder on his website. So you can actually play around and add different parts from different lightsabers from Savi's and build it and see what it would look like in a photo
Keep it moving, people.
before you go to Savi's
Work
Workshop.
here. Just keep moving.
So fanporium.com. If you get a little anxious like me when you go into Savi's, knowing that you have limited time to pick which parts you want, Rey's website is a great place to go before you build so that you can then see what the pieces would all look like together on your saber. So shout out to Rey, you're the best. Thanks for asking us to do this. It was so much fun, and now we get to go to First Order Cargo and mail it. Did you know that you could mail a saber build from First Order Cargo? We had no idea, but we're gonna go do it right now.
What's going on, Mary?
I don't know. There's 3 stormtroopers, but they're like hanging out up top, and I feel like some of the locals are heckling them a little bit, which we love. We love.
You there, with the data pad. We're watching.
The one over there looks like fake. Looks like he's like a statue or something, but I saw him move. I don't want them to know what I'm mailing. I don't want them to tell Kylo Ren about me, so hopefully they don't see the saber I'm carrying.
Yeah, especially with the green crystal.
Yeah.
If it was red, they might make an exception.
Yes. Also, there's tables outside First Order Cargo. I've never seen that before.
reconnaissance unit immediately.
You will await further orders. I will see this outpost for myself.
Yes, sir. Troopers! You will escort the Supreme Leader!
Okay, we did it. We went into first order cargo and they made it so easy. All we had to do was go up to the counter and say, hey, do you ship lightsabers? And they were like, of course we do. And we were able to mail the lightsaber to Rey. They did give us 2 choices of ground or air, and honestly, it was pretty reasonable. It seems like they price out the cost of the shipping kind of based on how much you've spent on the item you're shipping. And make sure you keep your receipt, by the way. They did ask for it. But this is such a great option if you are traveling to Batuu on vacation and you want to build a couple lightsabers while you're here and you don't want to have to figure out how to put them into your luggage after. You can just go to first order cargo and ship them to yourself. I think that's such a great idea and so cool to know.
Trooper, the Resistance still has supporters. Are you among them?
No, definitely not. I would never support the Resistance or the Order. If anyone asks, I'm really just a rebel spy, but we all know I'm just a rebel spy.
Thank you for being a rebel spy.
She looks guilty to me.
I swear.
Your thoughts don't match your words.
One side.
Be careful.
I will.
Move over.
I'll think better next time.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Move on.
I knew he was gonna come over here. I knew it. I started sweating as soon as I saw him come out. He just like literally a minute later came back and just stopped and turned at me and said, you must have been looking forward to that. I just like always do embarrassing things. Like I turn red, I giggle uncontrollably. Has he seen my Instagram stories? I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but it's a great time on Batuu. Building lightsabers at Savi's workshop never gets old. Today was so much fun. Thanks so much for watching today's video. If you are watching our channel for the first time right now, you should definitely subscribe. We're a good time. We do lots of Star Wars stuff. We come to Batuu all the time, and we always love bringing you with us. This has been Nerdy Daydreams, and we'll catch you next time. See you in the comments. Bye, everybody. So if you've seen our Star Wars night video, I took the lightsaber instructional class and I don't really remember a lot of it, but I'm gonna see what I remember right now. You ready, Simon?
I'm ready.
Battle stance. What was it called?
I have no idea.
Okay, ready position. And then it was like left shoulder, right shoulder, left foot, right foot, top of the head. Swirl it. I don't know, I forget everything.
I mean, that looked pretty professional.
Did it?
Yeah.
Comment below, let me know.